Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your February 2023 monthly reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I apologize for being late with your readings. As you guys know, most of you, I'm sure, know, I have been sick for quite some time. I'm finally getting better and better every day. I'm on the mend. And so let's get back into the swing of things, right? So this is going to be your monthly reading, your 9-card spread, beginning, middle, and end of the month. I will pull energy oracle cards for you, as well as your angel cards on this side, just to see what is going on, and the messages from your angels. Also, I have to say that as I was getting ready for your reading and I was preparing the decks and meditating, I caught the most intoxicating, scrumptious scent of a homemade chocolate chip cookie. So either some of you are baking, are bakers, are thinking of starting a bakery, thinking of, creating some sort of recipe. Some of you may be recipe building. Some of you may be may have a recipe that's been handed down from your grandparents, generation to generation. Whatever the scent or the meaning of a chocolate chip cookie means for you, take it as it resonates. This could be you had chocolate chip cookies with someone, someone recently, and it was a very tender moment, or as you were purchasing or making some chocolate chip cookies, you were reminded of something. So please take that message however it may resonate with you. And if you've got that amazing recipe, please let me know down below. Drop it in the comments, because my God, it smelled absolutely delicious. Some of you may be working in a bakery. Some of you may be receiving chocolate chip cookies. That chocolate chip cookies could be the favorite of a deceased loved one that's letting you know, hey, remember when we used to do this together. Okay, keep that in mind. They are definitely here in the present moment, because that smell of the chocolate chip cookies has dissipated as I have given you that message. So a lot going on for you guys here. Wow, so many major arcanas, a little bit of the highs and lows that's going on. And depending on when you watch this, happy birthday, Pisces, as we will be going into Pisces season soon. Of course, depending on when you watch this, maybe already be Pisces season. Your major arcanas right off the bat, I mean, you started with the Chariot and the Tower card, and then you've got the Death card and the Devil card here. You also have the Empress card over here. A lot of communication, emotional communication, dealings with someone that feels like there's a lot of hostile energy. I'm getting this feeling of whenever you try to approach someone, or you're trying to talk to someone, you're trying to find a way around having not having any type of argument or disagreement with someone. Maybe you're avoiding people or situations, perhaps friends, family members that are no longer in your inner circle. I just feel like if you try to do things out of love, out of care, or because of a love relationship, right? Partnerships, family, friends, children, whatever it may be, does not have to be like a love relationship, but a loving relationship, someone you've got love for, okay? I just feel like there's this energy that's kind of roaming around you, and it feels like very Mean Girls energy, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it feels really tense around a specific group of people, okay? So what I'm getting very, very clearly, for some of you, this could be in the workplace, right? You may be like favored, people might like you, people may notice you, but there's like this mean girl energy of like talking shit about you, making fun of you, criticizing you, talking about you behind your back, trying to make you look bad whenever they get a chance, whether in front of you or not. I don't like it. And so just definitely, be careful of that energy. Don't be a sucker and try to get them to like you, right? And I'm no offense to anybody, but I feel like if someone's here really hurt and upset, like, what did I ever do to them? You know, why can't they just like me, appreciate me, like not be bitches, basically, you know? Yeah, you don't need them to, point blank, is the message that I'm getting. So it's almost as though they try to reel you in, but again, very mean girl energy, okay? So I don't feel like that's in your best interest. Of course, if it's that important for you to try to be part of this clique or try to like befriend these people or try to win them over, you gotta really ask yourself why are they, or why is that important that you're willing to sacrifice your pride, your dignity, your self-respect, is how I'm seeing it. Okay, so not everyone is worth wanting to win over. Okay, so just, if you've got to jump through hoops to get people to like you, it's not about you, it's them. Just let them be. And that's really going to save you a whole hell of a lot of grief and worry and, you know, nightmare situations. Okay, so you've got the card of adjacent possibilities here as your energy oracle for the month, along with the angel of love and the hostilities card. So let's tap into these really quick. Adjacent possibilities, this could be in the workplace, this could be in friendship, family members, you know, partnership, whatever it may be. If you are looking towards moving towards, you know, a different industry, looking at different possibilities, opportunities, I feel like someone here may be planning like some sort of party or festival or gathering. And so you're trying to figure out what your best possible options or possibilities may be. I'm also hearing destination like wedding or vacation, like a girls trip or, you know, a family trip, where there's so many different possibilities of what to book. Just know that you'll be fine. You'll be all in agreement. There's always going to be that one negative Nancy, right? Hopefully you don't have it. But I do feel like this is the energy of exploring your options and being open to the possibilities of something new, something different, or just something that you maybe never even thought of, but could possibly end up being better for you in the long run, right? Whatever that may be for you, apply it to your situation. Now you have the card of hostilities and the card of angel of love here. So for some of you, you may be dealing with some, you know, hostile energy within a relationship. It could also, doesn't have to be love relationship, could be friendship, like your friend circle. It could also be your family circle, people not getting along within the family. The angel of love really reminds me of like water sign energy, which is you. Very like Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Empress energy. And so I do feel like there is this very beautiful energy of now is the time to really work on your self-love, your unconditional love, and your own self-healing and soothing are the words I'm hearing. And when you really, really tap into that within yourself, it becomes very easy to realize who's about that with you and who's not, who's worth being in, you know, around you within your energy, who's worth spending time with, that's not going to be like an energy vampire, that's not going to be a Debbie Downer all the time, that's not looking to always cause some sort of stir or disagreement or argument. I feel like there's someone around you right now that every little thing ticks them off. Every little thing turns into an argument. Very, very hostile, and it just feels like they're ready to fight, jump, fight, whatever, at any given moment. And I just feel like you're in a different energy, you're in a different vibe right now, and it feels as though you're trying to get through to them, like you're trying to talk to them, but they're not listening, is how I feel it. Like they've got some internal issues that I don't think that you can tap into and help fix, okay? Keep that in mind. So beginning of the month, the Chariot, the Tower, and the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins, very independent, financially stable, successful, having enough money to save and having enough money to spend and give and invest and tithe, whatever it may be. However, it's also the card of like being super independent, right? So what does that mean? For some of you, it could be that you're suddenly single, something that you weren't expecting for quite some time. Others of you, this really, honestly, for some of you, this feels like your divorce is finalized, right? Like success and victory, divorce, legal separation, things fall in your favor. It's a huge shock, a huge change for you. But ultimately, what you don't realize for some of you is that the end result is actually better for you than you realized, right? For others of you, I feel like if you had a sudden change within work, like a sudden promotion, you're promoted, you've got your own office, you've got your own department. It's like you're the head of, you know, this department, you're the head of, you know, this team or whatever. And like suddenly you've got to be the one in charge. You've got to be the one to lead. I feel like that's a huge change, like a stark contrast from what you've been used to. So if you've always been part of a team, now you got your own team. Now you're the lead. Now you're the CEO. If you're like building your own brand, your own business. And so it becomes like this, it feels very like this fresh air of success that you're just like, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I'm doing this. But it's not scary. It's just like a shock to you, right? Some sort of revelation can be coming through as well. Like you took a leap of faith on a new business project, a new business idea, and it suddenly takes off and you're like, holy cow, this is better than I could have even imagined. And it feels very, very positive for you. Now you've got 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in the middle row here. That 5 of Swords energy with the 3 of Cups is that mean girl energy I was really feeling. This is like people not getting along within a group of friendships. This is, you know, could be 3 to 4 or 5 people, group of friends, family members, siblings, you know, co-workers. What I heard cohort, so whatever that may mean. So it just feels as though perhaps at this time, people are not getting along. It's like, take my side, not theirs, or I can't believe you side with them. I can't believe, you know, you're this, you're that. It just feels like, again, there's that hostile energy again. So that 5 of Swords really is like, you know, like if this was minor and major arcana right here, that hostilities and that 5 of Swords, I mean, this is someone ready to fight at any given moment. Like this person doesn't put their sword down because they're always ready to go, ready to fight. This is someone who's got a lot of internal turmoil that they really need to work through and heal. Everything upsets them. Everything ticks them off. It's like you can't even breathe because it sets them off, you know? So again, that's not your doing. That is something that they are struggling with internally. So this could be, again, a group of friends, people, however it applies to your situation. And with the Knight of Cups here, this could be you or another water sign, or it could just stand for someone who's really trying to stay neutral, someone who's really trying to be like, that's not how, you know, they meant it. Why do you have to get so mad? Why do you make things worse? You're being argumentative. And then they continue, right? You're feeding the beast when you do that, right? Yes, the angel of love is here to remind you to love yourself, have some self-respect, put some safe boundaries, and be okay that they may not be on your level. They may not get what you're trying to say. They may not ever be, because they're going, like I said, they're going through their own shit. And there's nothing you can do but say, hey, listen, I don't know what's been going on with you lately. You've been acting crazy. Everything makes you mad. I'm here for you. When you're ready to not argue, when you're ready to be supported, where you know, you want to talk about it, I'm here to hear you out. But that doesn't mean that you can, at any given moment, willy-nilly, right, just start arguing and fighting and causing all kinds of drama and chaos within our friendship circle, within our outings, within our get-togethers, within our families, situations, or, you know, again, I keep hearing the word cohort, so maybe this is like a work thing, right? Just feels as though someone here is not doing well on an emotional level and has been quite disruptive, okay? So Again, don't take it personal. This is something that they're going through. For some of you, yeah, you may be going through this as well. So this could be like a huge neon sign to, hey, check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Because you can lose friends and family members that way. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords here, so air and water here, a lot of communication, could be argumentative energy, especially because you have the Five of Swords and the hostilities card. This could be with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or again, especially because you have the Nine of Air and the Ace of Air, so a lot of air sign here, or you have that in your chart, or there's just a lot of daggers and going back and forth, arguing. It just feels as though someone, here's how it feels. Whoever this person is feels like they've got a lot of unresolved issues internally, mentally, emotionally that they need to work out. They could be going through a major stressor in their life. And sometimes when people go through major stressors, what ends up happening is it triggers old trauma. It triggers old painful scenarios or situations that may have happened to them in the past that maybe they thought they were over, or maybe they thought they put it behind them, or maybe they thought that shit was never going to come back into their life that they would have to face. And now they're seeing it, and it just feels like a lot of internal struggle and turmoil, and they don't know how to process. They don't know how to work through it. They also don't know how to ask for help, unfortunately, and their way of asking for help is arguing. So I just heard for some of you that could be with like an elderly parent or grandparent, and you know, you're really trying to be there for them and help them out, and you're just like, oh my God, I give up. Like, it's a fight with you every single time, can't make you happy. For some of you, you are the parent and it's your children, you know? I just feel like that is very, very strong for someone. However, at the end of the month, I do feel like there is some sort of resolution here, at least for one of you, okay? Because the Devil card here can speak of, you know, anger, manipulation, codependencies. This could be someone just having some very screwy, devilish behavior, right? Controlling, possessive, always wanting to be right, very manipulative, wanting to make sure that it's my way or the highway, and I don't give a F what anybody else says or thinks or does, and you know, this is what we're gonna do because this is what I said, you know. And it's someone who's very inflexible, and you're just kind of like waving the white flag here with the white rose, saying, listen, whatever it is you're going through, because you're communicating it, right? You're communicating it with love. You got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. You know, whatever it is you're going through, I'm here for you. But you're not going to run this game on me like you have been on everybody else. Like, I feel like someone gave an inch and they took a leg, right? So it just feels like there is some sort of communication that takes place, and you say, or somebody here says, listen, we're here for you, but we're not here for you to abuse us. We're not here to be your punching bag. So whenever you're ready to work through whatever turmoil, grief, pain, trauma that you're going through, let us know. And we'll be there to help you heal. We'll be there to get through this, but we won't be there to be your punching bag, okay? I do feel like that is coming in very, very strongly, because things do change from that point forward. That person may just hold on to resentment and pain on the inside and still not seek help, at which point I have to say, again, not your responsibility. As an adult, they are responsible for themselves. You could be there for someone all you want, but you cannot sacrifice your own health, mental, emotional well-being, spiritual, or even energetic well-being, right? For some of you, if this is like a toxic relationship you're in, you may also be sacrificing finances and instability in the home, right? If you got kids, you especially can't do that. This could also be somebody driving you nuts at work, just letting you know. So your angel messages here, what they're letting you know is you've got the Nine of Air, more air energy, swords, right? This is expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. This could be something that you're going through because it's really like making you toss and turn, like what the heck is going on with this person, or I can't handle this stress or these arguments or these disagreements anymore. This could also be what the other person is going through, and they're coming to you like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. And, you know, you have the Empress card here. So you have the 3 card twice. Yeah, twice here. So threes maybe have significant for you, but this could be arguments with a mother figure. You could be the mother figure. It just feels as though there's a lot of worrisome anxiety, sleepless nights. Especially in regards to, it could also be female reproductive organs, you know, so someone may be going through some major like PMDD, high emotional highs and lows, and, you know, mental health disorders that affect a woman's hormones. So this could be very strongly for someone, and it feels as though they really need to seek help or guidance in that area. So the Empress card here, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And because you also have that Angel of Love and the Empress card together, it absolutely is about you having those boundaries, that self-love, unconditional love for yourself, self-respect, so that if somebody does try to do this number on you with the Devil card here, and hostilities and 5 of Swords, it's too much, right? And so it feels, I'm seeing it, and it's very horrible, but I got an ugly image of someone like as they're yelling and screaming and being manipulative, I'm seeing black ink like spewing out of their mouth and like tainting and tarnishing everyone. That ends up, I'm getting a really strange visual, okay? So it's like as they're being that rough and painful and negative, there's a lot of black ink that's coming out of them that ends up being absorbed around you. So that could be like their energetic vibration at this time that they're going through, and it's weighing heavily on you. So just keep that in mind. You may need to get like some sort of energy clearing. Maybe they do, just to help stay grounded. Now the Ace of Air, again, this is the beginning of some communication or communication efforts coming in. Aces are the very beginning of something. So an air, you know, sword energy is communication, very clear communication, brilliant ideas, making sure that you speak clearly, and I'm hearing the words intellectually, okay? So for some of you, you may have to be very I guess the term is being more intellectual with your vocabulary, with your conversation with someone, and more okay, what I'm hearing is more intellectual and analytical and less emotional, because the emotional repercussions of, you know, someone going off on you and then you going back off on them is what continues this triggered cycle with someone, okay? So this is really strongly around your energy. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging beginning. Remember what I said, for some of you, this is about having a conversation with someone and letting them know, listen, whatever you're going through, we're here for you, but you're not going to run game on us, you know? And I do feel like that's the energy here very, very strongly for some of you. Let me pull Kipper cards here. What's the hostilities, 5 of Swords and Devil card about? So again, mature woman, Empress, you've got an older female here. Could be someone going through, you know, issues with aging. or their health, their health that's maybe deteriorating, and they're not ready to accept that they're not as vibrant or energetic or as healthy as they used to be. You know, sometimes people get to an age where their license gets taken away and they start to feel like they're losing their independence, and they get a little kooky, right? And they get into this whole like too prideful to ask for help or ask for a ride or take me here or take me there, you know. Could be also, you know, just someone who's older, maturing, and is struggling with aging, right? So occupation and poverty. So again, this could be happening at home, I mean at work, but the occupation and poverty could be someone is kind of getting aged out, right? And obviously that's against the law, but it could feel as though this person is kind of feeling like, what am I going to do if I don't have my health and I cannot work anymore? I'm going to be in ruins, you know, and I feel like that scares them so much. And again, this is something that they need to work through, and you can be there for them, and you can guide them, and you can help them find resources that will help them out, but you cannot take on that emotional abuse, right? No way, Jose. So let's see what else we have here. If you have any questions for the angels, I am going to pull Angel Answer Oracle. I'm going to read them as they come out, but if you have any questions, they may answer your question, so ask it now. What else does Pisces need to know moving forward about this situation? Abundance. Well, the Empress card does speak of lavish abundance, and so does the Nine of Coins. And this card is just absolutely signifying to you that you've got money coming in. You've got abundant times ahead. Abundance isn't just about money. It can also be abundance of friendship, wealth, resources, family, love, whatever it is that you are looking for. Well, your answer is no for whatever your question was, and because it is not the right time. It doesn't mean no, absolutely not, never ever again, right? Or never ever, but not the right time means it could be the right time later on down the road. However, let's focus on this abundance card because it's a beautiful freaking card. We already had the Empress card that literally says lavish abundance right from the beginning. So clearly you are approaching abundant times. You're going to be feeling so much better about your financial situation and your overall, you know, sense of emotional security and well-being. Okay. So if you've been working on yourself and doing the healing work, doing the grounding work, this situation with this person could be just a way for you to really restructure and reinforce your boundaries. Okay, I do feel like there is a lot of abundance coming in for you in many areas. Some of you may receive like a shocking amount of money as a gift because you've got the Chariot, the Tower, and the Nine of Coins at the beginning of the month. You may have already received it, but it feels very, very positive nonetheless. Let me close this out with the wisdom of, the wisdom of the oracle. So you've got the card of chopped wood, number 42 and 24 over there. So, and you've got the card of yin, which came out in reverse. Oh my goodness, these cards are flying. And you've got the card of new life. I am going to read the protection message on that yin card. I do not like when the cards come out in reverse, but I do feel as though this is going to be highlighting what I started off that I said in the very beginning, that this is a time for you to really work on self-love and focusing on your mental, emotional, spiritual well-being, putting yourself first and being in a good place, feeling grounded, right? The card of chopped wood is the card of, getting down to business, making sure that everything is getting done, putting in the work, cleaning up certain experiences in your life or situations that perhaps have felt like, things have been left, unfinished at some point or another. This is also, an opportunity for you to clean up your path, where you've been, where you're going, and get into a place where you feel very, very grounded, right? Sometimes we forget that we have big goals, big plans that do take some time, effort, energy to, you know, accomplish, and we can sit there and just wait for it to happen and then feel defeated when it doesn't, right? Chop wood is really like, let's get to it. Let's start from the bottom to the top. Let's start cleaning everything up, whatever the messes may be. Now you have the yin card in reverse, card number 2. I have the book here, let me read that. Now right side up, it says this is the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information, and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. So that's what it would have meant right side up, but it came out in reverse. So it says, oh, here we go. Do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. I love that message for you, because I do feel like there's this part of you that really wants to fix this situation, that wants to almost people please, make everyone happy, things of that nature. But when you're doing all the work, then what happens is you don't end up receiving, because you're still working and keeping going. And really, you're all set up for a new life, especially those of you receiving a big, you know, amount of money, a form of abundance. It could be an abundance of opportunities for a new job or relocation, a new home. Could be new business products or ideas that really start flooding in. And not only do you get those downloads and they start flooding in, but then the money starts flooding in and you're like, holy cow, don't let anybody stop you. They don't need to know, agree, or, you know, be in line with your dreams and your path. You don't need anyone's approval. You got this, Pisces. Be ready to receive. Universe is saying, listen, it's been time for you to start a whole new life. It's been time to recognize how wonderful and amazing you are on the inside. If other people don't, oh well. If they treat you as a doormat or a punching bag, no more. It's time for you to receive what it is that you want for yourself, what you have been wanting to receive for quite a long time. That is your reading, Pisces. Let me know if it resonated down below. I hope that everything works out for you in this situation, and I cannot wait to hear about your beautiful abundant stories and how you are receiving the new. Your bonus love life reading is next, your love focus reading. I will be doing those next. So make sure your notifications are turned on. Remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets bonus live readings. And I will be posting up, now that I'm feeling better, I'll be going live. So I'll be posting up the schedule this weekend, probably whenever this is already up. The schedule will also already be up as well. Okay. And so, yeah, we've got a lot more readings coming your way. Have a wonderful February. Happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Take care. Bye.